I got on mine instead. Sorry about that, guys. Maybe y'all understand. I hope for we know how that goes sometimes. Buff, 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 buff. Hey, hey, Copper. Hey, Michigan, Florida. All right, Archer. Hi, new chief in town. There we go. Yep, there we go. No, I ain't got a laptop yet, Archer. I want one though. Dang, that thing got an echo going for Mel. I don't care if it's older or not, Archer. Anything's helpful to be able to do some things extra that I can't do on the phone. Victor, that sounds like a personal problem there, bro. Or either that or you were awful hungry, man. But I think I'm going to have to pass on that. I love them trolls. Them type of trolls are funny to me. They crack me up. One of my Victor saying that his cousin pooped in his mouth and he ate it. I said either it sounds like a personal problem or he was really hungry, but I'm going to have to pass on that. I love them type of trolls. They crack me up. You didn't see Victor da Silvia? Yes, dude, Chief, you're right. It's been a while. Uh, I think the first time I talked to you, he probably is Salty Grant. Joe said he was sorry that his phone was messing up on him. It wouldn't stay online when you were in his stream. He apologized for that, but now he's in here.
No, I had to get out. It started buffering again, so I had to leave you too.
Oh, okay. Well, his phone's just giving him crap right now. For some reason, he ain't able to pick up the stream right now. I believe I believe I believe I seen New Chief in town a while back. And that was a long time ago. So, but if it ain't the same person, well, they're more than welcome as long as they don't troll in here, and I'll be good. Well, it don't matter about new chief in town. I'm not sure exactly who it is. Tell you the truth. But if he starts trolling, then I'll just ban him. I don't care. It's just that simple. Um, but right now he's cool. He ain't bothering me. He ain't bothering too many people. I hope. And probably over in A Crystal Medina. Probably over at Bayo Stream, Salty Grant. Bayo just came on and he probably got them over there right now. Right. I'm not sure who it is, if it, and that. Okay, as long as he's been cool, I don't have a problem with him. Just stay cool. And some trolls I put up with too. South Carolina news update. Seeing that name. It was in his stream. You're right. I knew I seen your name somewhere, new chief in town. Hi, Genty. How are you, hon? You want him to admit his eating preferences, huh, Copper? Well, I would have let that one that was in here talking about eating his poop, eating his cousin's poop, stay, because them type of people crack me up. I laugh at them. It shows me that there's someone out there dumber than me. uh, um, oh, I had a guy named Victor something or another come in here and say he eat his cousin's poop because they pooped in his mouth. Yeah, that type of stuff cracks me up. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've seen. So you had a dog adopt you, Copper? That's awesome. You know, a dog that does that is going to be your best friend for life if you treat that dog right. Because I've had two dogs that adopted me and came to me, and they were the. I'm back. I'll be here. Archer, I have met actually one person in my life, one that actually she admitted she would eat. Yeah, Victor DeSalaba. Okay, but I did actually have one person that actually admitted to me in her life she ate shit. It was one of her little sexual fetish things. So there's some weird people out there. Yep. That's what I said too, Jen. Ew. I'm glad she wasn't my girlfriend because I would have hated her to tell me that after I kissed her or something. Ah, Copper. Come on. You know you need one more. Come on, bro. Come on. What type of dogs you got, Copper, anyway? I'm thinking about getting a dog eventually. I want one. I ain't had a dog in almost 2 years. Dennis, I'm sure. uh, oh, I love Great Pyrenees and St. Bernards. New chief in town. I bet you I know who that is, but I ain't gonna make that call yet until he talks a little more. I guarantee you I narrowed down new chief in town into a guy. That's a guy at least. And if it's who I think it is, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I tell you, Pyrenees is one of the best protector dogs you ever seen. I'm gonna let you talk some more, new chief in town, and then I'll make my decision on if you are that person or not. I don't want no Weimar. No. Uh, just keep doing your normal typing and talking, new chief. Don't worry about me watching you or anything. But no, if I got a dog, I want a mutt. I really do. Um, Best dogs I've owned are mutts or they were shepherds. Yeah, when you said you were friends with South Carolina News Upstate. Yes, I would love to have Lizzie. Lizzie is so cool. Yeah, I had a pure white German Shepherd, new chief. One of the best dogs I ever owned. She was pure white, had ice blue eyes. She looked like a German Shepherd Husky. But what it was she was albino, and best dog I ever owned in my life. And you want to talk about a dog that would put up with anything a kid would throw at her. I watched kids come up and drag her by her tail across the room, and all she did was just let them drag her. Part shepherd, part wolf. That's freaking awesome, man. Uh, but yeah, mine wasn't part shepherd, part wolf. She was full blooded German shepherd. She had papers. She just came out an albino, and they were gonna shoot her, because she wasn't what they were looking for to breed with. And so I got lucky and I got her give to me. It's gonna be a real German Shepherd from Germany. They still got good practices with German Shepherds, and they don't breed in them malfunctions and stuff that they got now and stuff here in the United States. Oh, that'd be cool, CT. Uh, I bet you that'll be a bad watchdog right there. Part German Shepherd, part Rottweiler. Hell yeah. I love beagles. Beagles are fucking awesome. Well, I'm sorry. And it ate their poodle too. That's it. I'm sorry, that hit me funny. The cat, I'm sorry, I'm not a cat person. Never been a cat person, much of a cat person. I never worried about, but the poodle, that one's not cool. Hey, pop quiz, everyone. Do you know what a poodle was originally bred for? Does anybody know what a poodle was originally bred for? I know the answer to that. Anyone know? Anyone know what a poodle was originally bred for? Not a poodle, nope. Not a poodle. Poodles can shed water very well off their fur and all. They are very water resistant, and they were bred for duck hunting dogs. That was their original breeding purpose. That's why they bred them down to being so small, from the standard poodle down to what we see a lot of today, them little small poodles. And that's why they bred them down to that. They were easier to conceal in a duck blind. And you could look that up, by the way. It's online. It is online. What the original breeding for poodle was. I got it out before you did. Yeah. My uncle was the one who taught me that about poodles. He had one of the best duck hunting poodles you ever wanted to see. So, as long as you kept that poodle warm, when she got out of the water, she was content to hunt duck with you all day long. As long as you were out there hunting, she was there with you. Just when she got out of that water, she had to have her little heater thing going. Yeah. Starting to cool down a little bit. The sun's starting to go down some. Thank God. Got hot today. Not near as hot as it's been, though. It's been way worse. You talked about me going to Michigan? Oh, from PA. Oh, okay. You're talking to Copper then. Hey, Chuck Pennington. Yeah, you were talking about truck Copper. Yep. New Chiefs Betsy? Huh. We got new Chiefs Betsy in here too. Hello all, she says. Hello, new Chiefs Betsy. I'm still. God dang. Best friend. Who do you think it is, Jen? And it's Bestie. Yeah, Bestie. New Chief's Bestie for best friend. Well, I think that blew who I thought you were out the window, Big Chief. Uh, I may still be wrong, but we'll find out. You're in California. I'm sure you do, Big Chief, our new chief. Uh, you're just trolling, new chief. New chief in town is Denise. If it is, hi Denise. Denise is your friend. Hmm. Well, Denise has a lot of friends. That's still not a very good clue. So is that Chi-Town then, new chief? See, I told you, Denise has a lot of friends, so I've seen that. Hey, Gray Dude, hope the dark side of the moon's treating you right today. I guarantee you if you were on the dark side of the moon, it'd be better than what I'm in right now. Eggs, black sheep, and wobs. All good people you just talked about. I know that for sure. I wish Eggs was in here. You got a point there, Big Chief's bestie. I've been to South Carolina, new chief. Been a long time ago. Eggs is awesome. Anybody who don't like eggs, there's something wrong with eggs. Yeah, or not eggs, but something wrong with them if they don't like eggs. It could be Eggman. I ain't never been too good at playing playing the spy guy and figuring out things. New Chief's Vesty, I just recently got back from being in an area where I had bad reception for my data stream. I haven't seen Boomer today yet. I hope she's all right. I haven't seen her today yet, though. Allen Wrench. So, oh, you did see Boomer today, Genty? Okay, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. Huh. Could be over in Cali. This ain't Furry Potato or anybody of them, one of them, is there? If it's Furry Potato, I had your twin on my stream earlier. I give up, New Chief. You can let me know who you are if that's fine with you. Boomer's made a lot. Oh, it is you, South Carolina. Well, hello, bro. How are you? You freaking had me guessing everything but what it was. How you doing, bro? Yeah, you had me going on that one, SC. FH. Oh. All right, New Chief. New Chief in town. That's cool. Hey, Wendy O. Hey, Allen Wrench. I like that. Well, if you're FH, hey FH. Uh, yeah, hugs to Wendy O. All of from all of us. Wendy O's a sweetheart. New Chief Bestie, ain't that the truth? That is true. You're welcome, Wendy O. I'm only speaking the truth, hon. Allen Wrench. That's funny. Yeah, I agree. They're new chief, but if he wants to come in here, uh, if Felipe wants to come in here, he's more than welcome in here. Just needs to behave himself, and anybody else that comes in here from anywhere needs to. Thank you, Alan Rent. Need all the subs I could get, I guess. I don't care. I like being a small stream. It don't bother me to have very little people. I don't have too much in the problem away of trolls that way, I think. But I still got a couple of good wrenches, so. As long as you don't really talk about kids and the kids and in a bad way and uh, things like that, I don't get too upset uh, with people. And don't lie. I don't like that. There ain't nothing to hide here. I don't lie to nobody. I'm an open book. So no copper. You're copper. Well, that's what I mean, Jen. Y'all more than welcome to play Whack a Troll if they're bad. That's what I'm talking about. Don't come in here causing trouble and won't play Whack a Troll. Yeah. But I've been known to go off on people, so. I ain't that fond of him, but I'm trying to do what I said to do. Yeah, call me in a little while, Jen, and let me know and all. But I'm trying to do a new leaf myself and just try to not uh and try not to be mean to people and stuff. So Allen wrench, an Allen wrench is a wrench that you use on an Allen screw. So that's who you are. You're an Allen wrench that screws Allen screws. All right, new chief. Yeah, I talked to some people and they asked me to try to turn over my new leaf too. So I'm gonna try to. New chief, besties, yeah, in a way, I'd say he probably has for a lot of people. Well, you said you're an Allen. It's Allen Wrench. You know, it's sort of close to Allen's Winch. You know, maybe I don't know. I'm just messing with you, Allen Wrench. Uh, uh, for a lot of people, I am sure FH has earned every bit of the hate that they give. Um, so, love you too, Allen Wrench. I try to be nice to everybody if I can be. And I try to give people the benefit of the doubt, you know. Uh, but some people are just not so likable. CCT, it's me. CT, it's me. You're CTT. Okay. Nothing much, Archer. Just everybody's made new accounts and they're trying to mess with me right now. Okay, I got you. Cool. Allen Wrench is CTT. Okay, got you. Awesome. You're putting your split personality. Check later. uh, I've thought about letting my split personality get out a couple of times, but I ain't done it yet. So. Oh man. Oh, that breeze feels good. It got hot today and it was nasty. You're just in love with New Chief, huh? Oh, that's funny. Copper, you're right. Uh, uh, if you can get them to agree on everything, you're good. Uh, Big Chief is South Carolina News Upstate. Archer. Yeah, I got mixed up there too a little bit there, Deadly Archer. Don't feel bad. It happens to the best of us. I never got good. I was never good at playing private eye detective guy. So I was always the bank robber the private eye was trying to get. Because he probably just made it, Archer. He probably just recently made it, so that's why he has no subs. Definitely Archer needs a ticket for his live streams now. Do I still get VIP preparation there, new chief? Oh, cool. Yay, I still get VIP preference. All right. I've seen South Carolina do a few live streams and and a couple of posts. So I know he's been around a little bit here and there. Yeah, today was a little bit of a slow day, but that could be a blessing from God the way things have been going up to today. So let's be thankful that we're bored instead of having a whole bunch of shit going down and people going to jail. We don't need that shit. We need to take a break from that shit right now. Yeah, I know. That's why I said I think he probably just made that dang account. uh, or actually just started using that account. I think I seen Big Chief one other time. Seen him use that account one other time. I may be wrong. It might have been another new chief in town, but or something like that, close to it. Frogs are already coming out. I try not to spill the beans on you, new chief. Yeah, that dang old Allen. He was something else, ain't it? Wasn't he? uh, yeah, he's something else, ain't he? Copper. Man. That's funny, Jen. The toad likes to scare you. Well, wake the hell up, Archer. It's still the middle of the day. But then again, this time of year is the middle of the day for you all day. Yeah, you wouldn't be asleep if me and Brian were in here arguing about fish again, would you, Archer? uh, uh, the biggest frog legs I ever had came out of Missouri. And it was a pretty big bullfrog. I never measured them or anything, but they were pretty big legs. Um, and and I caught them out of an old farm pond. uh, I love frog legs though. Uh, I'll eat the hell out of some frog legs. Unfortunately, down here in Florida, there ain't so many frogs because the gators eat them all. No, he wasn't, Deadly Archer. No, he wasn't. See, Dan knows what he's talking about, Jen. Frog legs are good, I'm telling you. And no, they do not taste like chicken. Frog legs do not taste like chicken. Frog legs taste like frog. So you know. Frogs taste like frogs. Me too, Deadly Archer. That would be fucking awesome. Oh my god. Oh, at first I thought that was Joe, and it wasn't. Sounded just like his motor. No, it don't. Frog tastes like frog. That's one I'll argue with all day long. Rattlesnake tastes like rattlesnake too, by the way. Don't let people tell you it tastes like chicken. Uh, if I seen a frog that had legs as big as a turkey, I would turn and run. I do. I tell you what, new chief, I love rattlesnake. I love to eat it. And to me, the only good rattlesnake is a dead one after I lost my thumb to one. So it's perfect. I like to eat them, so I'll kill them and eat them all day long. That's the one that gets a lot of people, though. They don't like the idea of eating snake. You know, I ate snake right here in Florida. This was the first time I had it. Yeah. Uh, yeah, new chief. Do you know what you want to know? What my survival course was? Me and my uncle, we walked off into the Everglades. And all we had was a knife and a piece of flint. When we walked off into the Everglades with the clothes on our back. A year later, we walked out of the Everglades. Hey, chocolate grasshoppers are good. I've had them. So are chocolate covered ants. They're good too. In some countries, that's a delicacy, Jen. Yeah, it's hard to when you walk away from everything you got, every modern convenience you got, and you do it for a year, even just a month. A lot of people can't hardly do it for a month. You know, it's hard to give up every modern convenience you're used to, and live like they did back in the day. You know, it's hard. See, 10 days. A lot of people think a lot of the first 10 days was a breeze for me when we did it. New chief. I haven't tried scorpions yet. I would be willing to try them though. Um, I've eaten a lot of things. You know, I've tried everything pretty much out there is to try. To tell you the truth, uh, especially here in the United States. I've even tried cat and dog. So, uh, so I know what them even taste like. I've eaten turtles and I've eaten lizards. I've eaten gator. That's a big lizard, and I've eaten plenty of different turtles. There you go, Archer. Oh, I love gator. I'll eat some gator. Oh, and you know, everybody says gator tail, gator tail. Fuck gator tail. The best part of the gator to eat is the jowl meat. Right up there by the jowls, there's a big chunk of meat right up there where the jaws come together. And that's the best. I've eaten cricket before. So if it's kind of like cricket, then I'd probably eat a scorpion in a heartbeat because crickets ain't bad. I actually like the taste of crickets. I see why fish eat them all the time. So. Need some more coffee. I'll tell you what, you get me some moose, you give me some moose Archer, I'll see about getting you some gator tail. I like moose. If you could swing that, I'll try to get some gator tail for you, bro. All right, I'm back. Well, I'm sitting here making instant coffee. I got some instant Nescafe. Hey, the even more sexier dude just came on. News Now Canuck. How you doing, bro? You're sexier than I am. Good, good, good. I'm glad to hear that. There we go again. Yep, here we go again, Copper. You're right. This is the best instant coffee in the world right there. Nescafe Classico. Oh my God. Best instant coffee in the world. Makes Folgers and Maxwell House taste like kindergarten bullshit. Hey, Red River Audit. Yeah, it's the notorious Tammy C. You better watch out, Rut-Row. I'm glad y'all came in, guys. I hope y'all are having a great day. I hope y'all are having a great day, and I hope everything's doing good by you. I haven't been in the Bow stream lately. Anybody heard anything about Bow right now? Oh, cool news now, Canuck. He's still in a fucking cage. Them dirty cocksuckers, I'm sorry, that just pissing me off more and more. I can't believe that until Monday. He's in a cage till Monday, Deadly Archer. That shit just blows my fucking mind. How in the hell can they keep that man in there for a fucking misdemeanor like that? And then try to I just don't understand how they could try to take his fucking rights away like that. Well, that's at least his court date. Hopefully he'll get out on his court date. That's exactly it. He's a fucking political prisoner, and that's fucking cocksucking bullshit, new chief. I'm sorry that I'm cussing like that, but that's how I feel about it. It's a bunch of damn bullshit. Everybody should have the right to talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about. See, that's bullshit too. What's the sense in having habeas corpus if they ain't gonna fucking hold up to the habeas corpus? You're right. You can't deny a man's First Amendment. Red River, Jen said hi, Joe.
Hi!
She saw you in the background. Where'd you go?
Down river, up river, back down river.
Oh, okay.
Just for a ride and cool off.
Oh, I don't blame you. It's fucking hot right now. Deadly Archer, it's the truth though. If you go back and you look at the people that got arrested, the original people that started the movement in Vietnam, against Vietnam and all that, the original people spent as much time in jail as they did out of jail. So, you know, that's why they used to call you Sparky. You're all screwed up with equipment. That's why they. All right, new chief, you take her easy. But that is true. I did a lot of research into that movement with the Vietnam protests and all that, and that is the truth. The old timer did tell you the truth. Hanoi Jane was just a fucking traitor to our country. That's why she's called Hanoi Jane. There's a big difference between what she did and the people who actually protested. She was excuse my language, lady, she was a cunt, bitch, deserter. And excuse my language, Genty, and anybody else that may be offended by that word, but that's the only way I could describe Hanoi Jane. And I got the privilege to tell her that to her face one day. And I was damn proud I had the privilege to tell her exactly those same words to her face. That's one woman I have no respect for. I have no nothing. So, and that's how I feel about her. And she did try to steal everybody's thunder. at least the people that were protesting, what they call him, at least the people that were protesting here in the United States against the Vietnam uh, police movement, or whatever you want to call it, war, whatever, they did not give up their citizenship to do it. They were real men and real women and real patriots. They were real women and men, and some children, I might add, that were true patriots to this country and never gave up their citizenship to this country, and still fought the fight, and still they still fought the fight and still kept on pushing and kept on going. It didn't matter how many times they were thrown in jail. They didn't leave the country so they didn't get put in jail and things like that. And then try to say, oh, I'm against it. No, she was a traitor to our country, and she was a traitor to anybody who fought against the Vietnam War and protested against it. I'm sorry. That's all she was. You're probably right, Deadly Archer. I'm sure. Uh, uh, that's too long to be in captivity. To tell me he didn't say something and still live through it. Uh, my uncle was a POW for for yep, you're right, Archer. Um, uh, but but he was too long alive in captivity in one of those prison camps. How am I going to hurt chickens' feelings? All right, Copper, you have a good night, bro. Sleep good. Um, but yeah. How would I hurt chickens' feelings? But yeah, being in there so long, and go ahead and ask Daniel Thomas. But being in there so long and all that without at least giving up some information. My uncle was a POW that got out because they got him out. Okay, uh, they were lucky enough. He was lucky enough to get out. Uh, but he said that he watched three of them die because they would not give no information, and it took about 2 days that they wouldn't give any information, and they died. Is there any way an orgasm could be weaponized? Uh, you could probably do chemical warfare with an orgasm, maybe. That'd be about the only thing I'd say. But then you got to get someone to spread their legs for you. I mean, that'd be about the only way I could say you could weaponize it. Unless you froze it and then shot it out of a shotgun, maybe it might work that way. You know, I don't know. Some of the things I get asked on the internet. Archer, you ain't right. Yes, there's some weird things I've gotten asked on the internet. I'm telling you. And one of these days, I need to go through all my live streams and get all the weirdest statements asked and do a little excerpts where all of them are in there. You know, do a little video on that. See, if I had an old laptop like that, Deadly Archer, like you were talking about, an old laptop, I could do something like that. Oh, that sucks, Daniel. I remember the last time I drank vodka. I was 18 years old and swore to God I'd never. Hey, Johnny No Name, what's the difference between a used tire and a 365 used condoms? One is good. One is a good year. The other is a great year. Okay, Johnny No Name, you ain't kidding, bro. I agree. Did you hear that, Joe? What's the difference between a good used tire and 365 used condoms? One's a good year and the other is a great year.
Yeah. I don't know about all the great year, but yeah.
Okay, got you, Archer. I understand that, Daniel. Like I said, I was 18 years old the last time I drank vodka, and I swore to God I ain't never drinking that stuff again. I was sick for 2 weeks after that day. But I hope everybody's having a great day so far. I know I'm having a pretty damn good night and evening here. Yeah, vodka will do it to you, Daniel. I'm telling you, it'll fuck you up quick. And I'm not talking just the drunk. I'm talking how you feel the next day. I drank about a fifth and a half that night, Daniel, of nothing but vodka. That's funny, Deadly Archer. Yeah, I screwed up and drank way too much, Daniel. Uh, for 2 weeks, I gave myself alcohol poisoning, is what I did. I'm sure. And for 2 weeks, I was sick as a dog. I didn't want to get out of bed. I was puking. I was in the bathroom having it come out both ends on it. So, yeah. Don't ever do that. I promise you, you will not like it. Yeah, that might be true, Archer. My poison now. My poison now is either Jack Daniels or it's Crown Royal, and I just sip it. Oh my God, Daniel, that's funny. I'm sorry. I can just imagine what them people were thinking about you in your underwear eating McMuffins. That's about as that's almost as bad as my friends. One time I was the designated driver, and I came back to the party we were at, and we were having it in the middle of a cow pasture. and we had a big bonfire out in the middle and everything. And the little road leading up to the bonfire, my buddies were laying across that damn road. And I jumped out and asked my one friend, I said, "What the hell are you guys all doing? I almost ran your asses over." He looks up at me and he goes, "We're speed bumps." I mean, I see some funny stuff. I couldn't walk up, so I crawled up the steps, and that's when my pants came off. I could just imagine what them people were thinking. That boat sounds just like your boat. It's coming down the river now?
Yeah, a little John boat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's got a 15
He
Johnson.
does. I just passed him right down the river.
Yeah. Hello, Lewis. All right, Daniel. Take her easy. Silent the descent. No, Archer, I swore I'd never touch vodka again, and I'm going to stick to that. I'm going to stay with my Crown Royal and my Jack Daniels. I'll be happy with that. That's good whiskey, and I can sip it all night long, and it never give me a hangover, and it won't never make me so drunk that I can't walk or anything. I've never gotten that way on Jack Daniels or Crown Royal. So I'll stay with my Jack Daniels and Crown Royal. I have tried Jim Beam Double Oak. I have tried that. It ain't bad. It's not bad, Archer. It's just not. It's not for my palate. I wouldn't down talk that. It's pretty decent. I'm just a Crown Royal and Jack Daniels man, though. I've never tried Devil's Cut. I have tried Wild Turkey Maple. Now that's an addictive drink if you ain't careful. Try Wild Turkey Maple because it's sweet. They make it with maple syrup, and oh my God, that shit is good. And it's all whiskey you can drink, huh, Johnny? Wow. Feel sorry for you. I'm a whiskey drinker and a bourbon drinker. I like bourbon too. That's Jack Daniels. Jack Daniels has some good bourbon. Yeah, Jim Black, it used to be all right. Now it's nasty. I don't know what they did to it or whatever, but they need to do something different again with it. Oh, yeah, I like some moonshine now. Yes, Cat 16 was really nice, Archer. It was really good. I also like that new Crown Apple they came out with, too. That Crown Apple is good. I tell you what, a buddy of mine down the road from here, he makes some of the smoothest moonshine you ever wanted to taste. And he don't flavor his moonshine. It's just straight up corn liquor. Yeah, but the stuff you get in stores ain't worth a shit compared to the real stuff. New Chief, I've tried that stuff from the stores, and I just didn't like it. Deadly Archer's going to jump off the wagon today. But yeah, Archer, you're right. But the the real stuff, like what my friend makes, you literally can sit there and take and pour some out on a table, and it'll burn. You can set a lighter to it, and it'll burn. But it's so smooth it don't hurt you or nothing. It's so smooth but I'll tell you what it does do. Uh, it'll kick you right between the eyes, like a Missouri mule. You're buying some 100 proof Tennessee whiskey, new chief? Cool. Yeah, my buddy's stuff, I don't know what proof it is, but it's so pure that you can literally set it on fire. Mix apple juice and Crown Royal together, and I called it Apple Jacks, and then like 7 or 8 years later, they came out with all this flavored shit. Yeah, I know, Deadly Archer. A lot of people did that, and I thought that was funny. They were already making it long before they did. It's great, Archer. I've been there. I've done that. And it tastes better than the Crown Royal that you get from the store. It really does. And I have done that. All right, Gen T. Excuse me, guys. Getting tired. Back out here on the river, I'm relaxing. I feel right now. When I'm off the river, I don't feel right. My legs feel weird. I need to drink my other nos. Did you see what I did with my bag, Joe?
What? Maybe it's right over there.
Yeah, that's probably it. Yep, that's it. I'll drink my other nos. I thought, well, hold on. I already opened it. Just ain't drank it all. Here it is. Ha ha. I agree, Archer. I've drank several of them. I didn't like it. Uh, they sell a lot of it down here in Florida because it's cheap. I mean, it costs like $6, $7, and you get a high proofed alcohol. You know, so a lot of people buy it, but I don't like it. I won't drink it. So I drank plenty of it, and I drank probably for a month of it, and I'm like, nah, nah. Yeah, it probably is, Jen. It's gonna be hard to get the grass dry out with the humidity. Hey, upstate! Upstate New York audits just came in. Welcome to the stream, bro. I'm doing great, bro. A little bit tired, so I'm drinking my other nos that I got. It's a little energy drink, but it ain't like most energy drinks. All it is vitamin B6 and vitamin B12, It's got a little bit of caffeine in it, but hell, I drank more caffeine in my sleep than I drank in a can of this. So uh, the caffeine don't bother me. But I need the vitamin B and vitamin. Yeah, the monsters they upset my stomach, unfortunately. All right, Deadly Archer, no problem, bro. The monsters upset my stomach. There's too much citric acid in it. If you noticed, I'm drinking the purple can. This is grape. I can't stand that citric acid. It upsets my stomach real bad. Now that's screwed up, Jen. Hey, hey, Eggs, how are you, bro? How's the farming going? Running ragged. Yeah, I understand that, Eggs. That is such screwed up rules there, Genty. I'm sorry. Oh, fucking A. That's awesome, Genty. Thank you. That's great news. I am so happy to hear that. That is great, great news. I hope everything goes well and he does get out. Damn, like, get out of the way. That's some of the best news I've heard all day there, Genty. Wow, damn, that's hot up there. Yeah, it probably got about 92, 93 degrees today, and we had probably about a 75% humidity today. It was nasty. Yeah, eggs, but, Yeah, eggs. I couldn't even get in my live stream. I couldn't do any live stream until I did an update on YouTube. So you might need to just do your update and all, and see what's going on there. Because I had to do an update on mine, and it wouldn't even let me live stream. Yeah, that's bad. I agree. I agree, bro. New York ain't supposed to be that hot. You ain't kidding. All right, eggs. That's the only thing I can suggest, bro, is try to update. Yeah, it was blowing my mind. I'm like, why the hell can't I live stream? You know? And then I'm like, well, it's saying I got to update. Let me see about updating. I updated and I got to go right straight to live stream. So it's just one of those things. Freaking YouTube and their damn updates. I know part of their update thing is California and its new laws. Um, you're lucky upstate New York. But I know a lot of their updating and all their crap they're doing has got to do with New York and their new law of being able to censor what happens in California. Um, I don't appreciate that law. I never did. That censorship over the internet should not happen no more than censorship of our First Amendment rights of any kind should be censored. Yeah, upstate New York, they just passed a law in California um, by a large margin, I might add. I think it was like 28-10, um, and one absentee vote um, that that they can censor now in California. They could because they even went as far to say they might even start censoring people that are putting out videos of chemtrails and talking about the Earth being flat. They're talking about going that far as to even censor them, so they cannot put that stuff on the internet. So yes, New upstate New York, you're right. It is. We are slowly, or actually, I ain't going to say slowly. We are fastly turning into a communist country at the rate things are going. Yeah, I agree. News Now Connecticut, it's insane. I don't see why a person cannot speak their mind and their opinions on anything. I mean, well, that I understand, Gen T, because those people, the people that have the copyright to the music, got a copyright to the music to make money. I don't agree with it, but I understand it. But when you're just sitting there talking your mind, like we are right now in California, if I said fuck, damn, and shit, and they didn't like me saying fuck, damn, and shit, they can censor me and make that particular uh, live stream, if I decided to download it to the internet, go away. Okay, that's what they're looking at over there. Well, the thing is, Gen T, when it comes to radio stations, they keep a track of how many times they play the song on the radio, and they get a certain amount of money. I think it's like 25 cents or something like that per play sent to them. So that's why a radio can do that. I agree, Newscow Canuck. We do have the right to voice our own opinions, and none of us are ever going to agree on everything. Wow, New York audits, that's saying something. A communist that is considered a radical communist by Democrats. Wow, that's saying something because a lot of Democrats are borderline communist, if you ask me. Anyway, I ain't saying all. I just saying a lot. I do have friends that are Democratic, that are Democrats, and I love them to death. And yes, of course, mine and their views don't exactly coincide on a lot of things, but I still love them to death. They're good friends. So, but then again, that goes back to who said that? News Now Canuck. We don't all agree, but we have the right to voice our own opinions. You know, it goes right back to that. And I don't have a problem with someone that disagrees with me. I'll sit there and debate with them. And I don't get argumentative or anything. I'm actually having a debate. And a good conversation. And they enjoy doing that with me. So that's the way that goes. About to have to turn on the generator, guys. It's starting to darken up. I'm going to have to turn on the light here in a second. It's nice to be able to say, I could turn on my generator. It's nice to say that. Tex Vet don't know how happy he made me with that generator. And y'all made me with that bike. By the way, so y'all know, I did not show you live stream or whatever. But I went to Joe's house, Joe's place where he stays at, up on the hill, what we call up on the hill, on the bike. That was 12 miles one way, on the bike the other day. And I love that bike. It is freaking awesome to ride. It's comfortable as hell to ride. I loved it. So I thank y'all for that bike. That bike is like freaking awesome. It's almost like having a car for me. Well, some of it I agree with, some of it I don't. The $15 across the board, that could be useful. See, now that I don't agree with. That state curriculum is bullshit. It don't teach anything that's valuable, in my opinion. How many of us are going to use mathematics like a scientist uses? Very few of us are going to use that mathematics and then mathematic formulas. Very few of us ever in our lives. I have never had to use them at all in my life. Okay? Them state-run curriculums are bullshit. They take out all history and anything to do with what our country was founded on. They don't teach the Revolutionary War. They don't teach about the Civil War. They don't teach about any of that stuff or anything else that can teach anybody today what our country was founded on and why our country was founded. Okay? I have a big problem with that. And I know why they do that. It's because it's just another way to keep our country in the dark of knowing what our rights are and what people fought and died for, so we could have them God-given rights. Okay, and I have a big problem with that state curriculum, and so did the Midwest, by the way. I can tell you now where I lived at in Arkansas. Right, I lived right on the Arkansas-Missouri border for a while, for almost 4.5 years. And in that time, I watched 365 public schools get closed down. And the main reason, if you ask them people, was they said they did not want their kids going to a school that did not teach them what their country was founded about. And they also wanted to take out other things out of the school curriculum. So they took their kids out. And so many people took their kids out that they actually had to shut the schools down because there was not enough kids going to the school to warrant keeping them open. Yep, I agree. Upstate New York. I don't agree with. I only agree with abortion. To an extent. My sister had to have one when she had gotten raped when she was very, very young. I'm talking she was 10 years old, got pregnant, and the doctor said she would die if she didn't get rid of the baby she had in her. And the baby was only a couple of weeks in. So honestly, I think because my sister was already bleeding and almost to the point of what they called hemorrhaging from the baby. It was the weight of the baby being growing was ripping up the lining on her uterus and causing her to bleed badly. So that's why she had an abortion. Good, upstate New York. I'm glad to hear that. I agree with you, New York, upstate New York, on that. Um, if you don't want to take a chance of getting pregnant, keep your legs fucking closed. Period. End of statement. That's your best birth control out there. Is keep your legs fucking closed. Period. So that baby getting in you, and you just wanted to spread your legs to get a piece of ass. I'm sorry. You know. Now, if it is causing you major health problems, might kill you, and then you and the baby ain't going to survive anyway, then maybe, yes. And believe me, my sister, even at 10 years old, my mom, uh, my mom told my sister she was going to have that abortion. My sister still fought my mom at 10 years old. You know, she did not want to give up her baby at 10 years old, even. Um, but my mom finally told her, sat her down and told her, if you don't live, the baby's not going to live anyway. So, needless to say, she had the abortion. But it tore up my sister for years that she did that. She felt like a murderer. Even at 10 years old, all the way up to 17, 18 years old, she felt like she murdered that kid. So, I mean, to me, it's someone that's going out and spreading their legs and then just want to abort the kid because they didn't want to have a kid. Them are the true murderers, if you ask me. That's murdering a child. You went out, you knew the circumstances. You should be responsible for the consequences of what you do. That's my opinion. Yeah, she come to that conclusion that God forgave her upstate. Um, uh, and but still, for years she had to fight with that one. You know, um, so that's just what that is. I'm sorry if I offended anybody on my views about abortion. Uh, I don't. That's something I don't believe in. If you keep from it, it's just something I don't want to believe in. If I offended you, I apologize. But my channel, what I want. You're more than welcome to tell me your feelings about it, though. I don't have any I don't have any problem if you disagree with me and you tell me in a respectful manner that you disagree with me. So, well, I'm Native American, upstate New York, and the Native Americans. One thing they teach us straight up is our kids are our future. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are what brings us into the future and keeps our people alive. So yeah, we try to keep our kids going as long as we can. They're our future. They're everything to us. So uh, in our community, kids eat first. Um, Always eat first. That's how much we are for our kids. No adult will eat before a child in a Native American community because the kids is what brings us into this. It brings us on. You know. Uh, so there you go. And I'm sure if she knew her Blackfoot heritage, she would be agreeing with me on that. By the way, if she knew that heritage, because I know a few Blackfoot and they believe in the same way. Where are you going? I was gonna say that's gonna be a hell of a ride.
I'm running the tap while
Oh, okay. Good idea. Oh, hey guys, I'll be right back. It's starting to get a little dark. I need to turn on my. I'm gonna turn on my. Good, and then she'd agree with me that children eat first and children do. It's all about preserving our children, and then our old people. Our next. Because the old people teach us. Teach us our ways, teach us everything. The old people passing on their knowledge to the young people. The young people are dumb, you see. So the first people to eat are our children, then our elders. Then the rest of us eat if there's enough to eat. And that's just the way our society's set up. So I know a few black feet that go by them rules, by the way. But I'll be right back. I'm going to leave the live stream going, but I'm going to be right back. I'm going to go turn on the generator so I got a light. It's starting to get dark in here. I look like a shadow instead of a human. So give me just a few seconds. That's good, New York. That's good. just turned on the generator.
Yeah, I see that one.
Yep. Alrighty. I'm back. Like I said, it just takes a few seconds to get that done. And now I got a light. Now I don't look like a shadow. Turn that over that way. Ooh, that thing's bright. But I got now. Matter of fact, I'm gonna move this over here, like so. Go like so. Go. Hopefully y'all still see me. There we go. All right, upstate. Yep, let there be light. Yep. All right, upstate, you take her easy, bro. We'll talk later. Yay. Yeah, it got bright in here quick, didn't it? I love that little generator. The generator's nice. Makes things all nice and bright. And it lasts a good long time, too. So, on a tank of gas. The last time I ran it till the gas ran out, it took 7 hours for it to run out. So that's a good... Oh, your charger cord?
I seen it somewhere, but I don't know where I seen it.
I don't see it there. See it up here. Let's see here. It's not right down in here. Is it over here? No. No. Nope. Is it up in here? I don't see it up in there either.
I seen it somewhere, but I don't know where I seen it.
I ain't sure, bro. I know I ain't seen it. So, all I got's my white one here.
Yeah. I don't know.
It ain't in that black thing, is it? No. There it is, bro.
Oh, I knew I seen it. I just can't remember where.
We found the missing charger. Oh, y'all are sinking. Oh, you get to see my belly button. I'm looking for my lighter now. Or a lighter. There's one, I found one.
Run like hell, people! Run like hell! He ain't got no shirt on.
Yeah.
He felt so bad he gave his shirt away.
Yeah. Welcome back, Jen. Welcome back. Jen got a laugh out of that. Well, guys, I love y'all. Y'all good people. You know that? All of y'all that are in my stream, that come into my stream, are great people. Awesome, Jen. I'm glad to hear that. I'm just me, Jen. I try to give everybody a place to come, place to see, and everything, place to hang out, and try to enjoy life. I don't think I'm that great. You've always been a great person. Well, I appreciate that, Jen. I really do. Hey, News Now Phoenix is live and having a birthday party. Let's go check out News Now Phoenix, guys. I'm going to cut this live stream. I want to go check out News Now Phoenix. He's a great auditor, a great guy. So let's go. Yeah, I'm the same way, Jen. And let's go check out News Now Phoenix. I'm out.